Mad Hatter, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How was Dirty Dogz? I did not eat there. I may try it sometime later in the week, but I'm very salty right now. Okay, so you're dead. We should go check the stagecoach then and see if we can maybe pick up... I was going to say a Vestal who doesn't have the Crimson Curse, but at this point it looks like we're limited to exclusively having people who have the Crimson Curse. Bianca, Aaron, Katarina. This is actually not a terrible team. Is there anything we can take to go with them? I don't want another abomination. I already have one, and honestly, one is too many. None of these guys are good to be running with this crew. I mean, I suppose we could take Pocket. That gives us healing. It leaves us a little light on damage, though. No, I don't want any of these guys. I'm sorry, all of you are fired. Also, Lavinia, I guess, finally lived up to her name and got her hands cut off, tongue cut out, gouged out her eyes. She got pooped on. Aaron's sons finally got to her. Right down, you know Aaron is down here chuckling too, by the way. Let's be, is there any other upgrades? No, because we're poor. We can't afford to do really anything. Do we want to go into the Crimson Court now? Well, I mean, our team is available. We got Perdita, we got Othello. Wait, where's the other half of this? Okay, there, I was going to say, Malvolio is back. So we got Malvolio, Perdita, Othello. Who is the other part of that team? Lady Macbeth, right, the only one who doesn't have the Crimson Curse yet. I do like that. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. No, wait, we can't do it because we don't have enough money. These guys need a lot of supplies. We have 4,000 bucks. We need cash. So, what are we going to do? A low-level mission, then, that will afford us an opportunity to get some sweet, sweet ducats. That is not it. I don't think that team's got the soup to kill the siren. Also, fortifying garlic is straight up terrible. Legendary
Holy
bracer.
shit pickles, was that a sub?
Hey, Clock Tower, thanks very much for the subscription. Incestuous, adulterous beast, what witchcraft of his wit, with traitorous gifts, a wicked wit and gifts, that have the power so to seduce. Was that a quote about Aaron the Moor? I appreciate the sub. Let's get some stabbies in chat for Clock Tower, y'all. We need cash. I don't want to go... This team is not going to go kill the Weisenhag. Also, we already have a legendary bracer. I'm going to save these boss fights for trinkets. I want to use them to pick up a trinket that we don't already have. So, what's the short mission in the Weald? Garbo. Fresh air in the tunnels is nice. 4,500 bucks. Medium. We already have a haste chalice, though, which is... It's shitty. That's what it is. Also, I still think we can make this work. So, let's take Pocket. What skills do you have, Pocket? Okay, we've got you set up for, like, mid-rank battling. That's good. We want you in... Okay, we've got you set up to work out of the 3-hole. That's fine. Get to working out of the 3-hole. Bianca, we're going to have you work out of the 4-hole. Oh, Pete, you're always working out of the 3-hole, huh? Yeah, you know me. I like to fuck people in the ear. What else would you call the 3-hole, Chad? I'm confused. So, that only works from 3. So we'll be giving up Abyssal Artillery, but Sacrificial Stab, that's fine. We can work with that. And then Katarina, we'll just put you in the front. So let's rip off all these trinkets. Did we pick up the trinkets from our dead? We didn't. Because we abandoned the bat. Son of a bitch. We lost Junia's head. Well, I guess it's a good thing we're going to get a haste chalice, because now we actually need one. Also sell that. And sell that move stone. Yeah, I guess it's good we're going to go get a new haste trinket, because we lost ours. That's, didn't I not just tell you to sort these by rarity? Sort by rarity, please. I'm very salty. So, you can't use any of this stuff, but that's fine. What are we going to give you? Ancestor's Candle, without a doubt. And then... I do like Mercurial. Somebody should be using the Mercurials. You know what? Yeah, use the Mercurial Salve. That doesn't even have any drawbacks at all. It's all bonus. Aaron, Occultist Incense, pretty good, and I do like the debuff skill chance bonus. I think we'll give you that. I'd love to give you something that could buff up your healing, but somebody just died and took Junia's head with them. Now we have to kill the Collector again to get it back. Do we have anything else we can give you that will give you bonus healing? The Chirurgeon's Charm. That'll do. It's good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good enough. Fest. Bright Tambourine. That thing's really good. Yeah, let's do that. What else should we give you? Do we have any? Oh, we have the Tyrant's Finger Bone. Bonus speed if in position 1. Bonus dodge if in position 1. Has a huge penalty to your HP, which I don't like. And a bonus debuff. You know, no, that actually... That trinket seems kind of crappy. Yeah, I actually definitely don't want that. Let's give you the Bleed Amulet. Bonus bleed skill chances. You get a couple bleed skills. And for our Plague Doctor, well, they're definitely getting the Dissection Kit and then just a Blight Amulet. Those trinkets are easy. Let's provision, and we're going to have to go a little light. This is a medium-length mission. I hate missions where they constantly fill up my inventory with garbage. Give me 4 shovels. We already have 1 antivenom, so let's just take 1. I'm not going to buy any medicinal herbs. 2 bandages, 1 holy water, 2 stacks of torches, and a key. Children of the Corn with Linda Hamilton. Was Linda Hamilton in Children of the Corn? Or is that a remake? Torches. We got torches, chat. Just settle down. That's a quote from the Star Wars Ewok movie? I don't think so. If it is, I'm fucking flabbergasted, but... Activate 3 animalistic shrines. This dungeon layout is a real piece of shit, though. So we're gonna have to go like... Well, I was gonna say we could do like a serpentine pattern, but there's no connection there. So we could go over... You know what? We'll maybe skip that room. I hate these activate shit missions. No, don't. Okay. I mean, you got lucky. Bonus damage versus bloodsuckers. Alright, we're gonna get some mileage out of that. Don't get... If you get the Crimson Curse, you're fired, me. So, like, you're probably fired then. Unless you make it to level... If you make it to Resolve rank 3 on this mission, which you're definitely not gonna do. I was gonna say, we might leave you alive and take you down into the courtyard. They resisted both of those. Delightful. Looks like somebody's fired. In all likelihood, probably, yeah. Bonus damage versus bloodsuckers wasn't quite enough to get us home. Once again, coming up 1 damage short, but we had the bleed.
This is how a
that kill goes to Fest. Yeah, just throw every attack at her, honestly, at this point, because if she dies, we don't have to really care. Pre-digestion, Katarina with the dodge. Perfect. Deafening Whine, this is stress attack. Speaking of deafening, I'm turning the audio down a little bit on my end. It's kind of loud. Okay, murdered this man. Actually, no, what? Don't murder anybody. Heal our Plague Doctor. Let's go for the double bleed attack. We got the straight up kill. We got the bleed on the little man. Murder this dude. Nice. 12 damage. Alright. This is going considerably better. May as well go for the stun since we missed it earlier. This is better. Much, much better. Alright, let's go for Inspiring Tune. Get rid of some of that stress. Dreamcatcher was a real shit movie. You know, I kind of feel like maybe Dreamcatcher just sort of gets a bum rap. I think maybe it's a little better than it gets credit for. Wouldn't mind getting some more stress healing, but you know what? These guys can give us the Crimson Curse. I don't want to dick around with any more bloodsuckers. Oh good, we picked up all kinds of shit we can't carry. I mean, I can't abandon blood. That I have to take. The rest of this shit can go on the floor, but the blood is a must-have. How's our light level? We're still good. Literal aliens up the ass with Morgan Freeman to boot. Hey, any movie that has Morgan Freeman in it is a movie. And a movie with Morgan Freeman in it is a movie that's alright with Perfidious P. You can never have too much of the delightful dulcet sounds of Morgan Freeman. Even if he is talking about having aliens crawl up your corn chute. Stab that man in the heart. Don't get the Crimson Curse or you're fired. Alright, I mean, it was close, but... How about a Blight attack, Bianca? Alright, we may be able to get some kills out of that. We got 6 damage on him, just enough. We don't have enough on this guy. I kind of feel like we need to make sure and get him dead.
Press this advantage.
So let's just straight up kill him flat out. What about the shit weasels blasting out the back door? Oh, well, every once in a while there comes a time in a man's life when he has to realize that a shit weasel has to come out of somewhere, and if a shit weasel's got to come out of you, the ass really is the best choice. Would you rather have a shit weasel come crawling out of your mouth? Morgan Freeman says no.
Eradicated.
I don't know about you, but Morgan Freeman shit weasels are going to be coming out the back door. Alright, strong critical. Oh, don't. Well, you know what? Pick the right target. Sucks to your ass, Mark. Can't give me the Crimson Curse. I already got it. Eat my butt. And let's do a little stress relief here. Also, that is fatal damage, correct? Yeah. So we don't have to worry. Even if this guy wins a speed roll, we're not out anything. Let's shift the party order a little bit. I'm really just hopeful we can get all the way back around to try and get another bat. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted, was another little pop of stress relief. My boy Pocket back there doing work. You can die now. Thank you.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I don't really need another invitation to the Baron's house. That guy really wants us to come over, though. He seems a little needy. It's like, please, Pete, please come over, please. I'm so terribly lonely. Never seen The Shawshank Redemption. Why is it always listed everywhere as in the top 3 movies of all time? Probably because it's one of the top 3 movies of all time. It's really, really, really good. If you haven't seen The Shawshank Redemption, I mean, just fucking watch it. You can get, it's like on Amazon Prime for free. I'm sure it's on Netflix. The shit is everywhere. Please keep attacking our person with the Crimson Curse. I appreciate that. Get stunned. There we go. A stunning blow. Where were you on that one, Wayne June? Getting some good mileage out of Aaron. Picked up a bleed, but honestly, it's a little bleed, and if we really want that gone, we can heal it. Go for the straight-up slice up here. Put the big bleed on it. Follow that up with, I think we could probably just kill this man. Oh, what a shot! Katarina, the big old crit. Little pre-digestion for us. Alright, no harm, no foul. We're coming out of that just fine. Could do without the maddening wine, although we do have some stress mitigation. I don't like to see stress piling up on anybody. I really don't like it when you double up on that shit, though. That's just piling on, assholes. This man does not have fatal damage, and he hasn't taken his turn yet, so we're going to kill him.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We could cure our own blight, but that seems like a pretty low priority. Let's get some damage out of here. I'd really rather avoid having stress pile up on anybody else, and that puts fatal damage there. We can get rid of some of that stress. Old Pocket singing us a jaunty tune.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Thanks, Wayne. I appreciate the praise for my play. I mean, I felt like I was only really sort of doing okay, but then you came in and bolstered my confidence quite a bit. Called me brilliant, chat. You heard him. First person to ever do that, by the way.
Compassion is a rarity in the
Heal ourselves. We take a bleed. Battle. That's exactly... If you only got to dodge one attack in the whole dungeon, Katarina, you picked the right one. We'll get rid of those bleeds, murder ourselves a bloatfly, and get the hell out of here. You know, one thing I have to say, I do have one pretty significant criticism for the Crimson Court, and the one thing I have to say is, you almost never fight the enemies you're supposed to be fighting. It seems like it's all Crimson Court monsters. Maybe, just maybe, tone that shit down a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I love the new DLC, and I like an opportunity to fight new Crimson Court monsters. But maybe when I go into, like, the ruins or the cove or something, I could have at least one fight against the monsters I'm actually supposed to be fucking fighting. I don't feel like one is too many to ask, really. Okay, so we got Spider Shuffled is what we got. Not really the end of the world here. You can fight from any position. Really, it's... If we move Bianca... We're in a position where we can actually do some battle here. Give me the battle. Let's get some bonus damage, bonus crit. Come for the Crimson Court, stay for the Crimson Salt. Actually, the shit that kicked the crap out of us and killed somebody earlier was not a Crimson Court monster. It was just a good old Garden Variety Cove monster.
Executed with impunity.
I didn't want to take another attack from that guy. We can heal later. And same thing here. I don't want to take attacks from spiders. We'll heal on our own time.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
In fact, we should probably just heal ourselves now. For one. Perfect. Let's do a little stress mitigation. You know what? We'll let this guy have one more shot. I was really hoping for more than a 3-point heal there, I'm not gonna lie. Because that 3 just got undone. Plus some. Very bad. Alright. And then you got dodged, too. Perfect. Well played, sir. Well played. Captain Crash, hey, welcome to the stream, brother. Doing a little... You know what? Just stop dicking around with this guy and kill him. Don't really need the bandages.
At least promises success.
Honestly, we don't really need bandages at all. Just grab me these citrines. The portrait, I wouldn't mind getting some heirlooms out of this dungeon at some point, but we got to get rid of some of the shit that's taking up all our goddamn inventory space. I hate missions like this where there's loot and there's nothing you can do to get any of it because your inventory is full of garbage. Could have been worse. You know, you say that now. This room is empty, so we can skip that. All right, we're going to skip that hallway. We got a timely scout there that lets us actually skip the room we didn't want to go through. Who's good at traps? Anybody? 60, 80? Looks like it's on you, Pocket. Perfect work. Nice job.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular
Never
purpose.
touch books in the Darkest Dungeon. That's the one thing that I've learned from Darkest Dungeon. Never read, chat. Never read. And see, back to bloodsuckers. Alright. I mean, so far we fought exactly spiders. Double maddening wine. Pick on the weak guy. Sure, I see how you are. Well, none of us are bleeding. Just might as well hit these guys with damage since our stun is going to do us no good. Let's try and get some kills here. We absolutely need a heal here. We really needed that to heal more than 2. Give me the big bleed.
Obliterated.
That was a really good crit, Cat. You know what? There are 10 things that I love about that swing. Pete, how come all your Katarina jokes, how come all of your Taming of the Shrew jokes are always focused through 10 things I hate about you? What? It was right in my wheelhouse. Come on, it was a seminal film for me. Heath Ledger, back before he went crazy and killed himself with drugs. Julia Stiles, she's real pretty. Even Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Speaking of which, I'm not sure that's allowed, by the way, Hollywood. I don't think you're allowed to put Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Heath Ledger in the same movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is already the budget Heath Ledger. You can't have Heath Ledger and the budget Heath Ledger in the same film. That seems like it should be some kind of union violation. Like SAG-AFTRA should have showed up and just said, "No, I'm sorry, you can't. We can't actually allow you to do this."
Annihilated.
Just shouldn't read in general. I read pretty much every day, chat.
A death by inches.
I was gonna say, if both of these guys win back-to-back speed rolls, I'm gonna be sort of furious.
The flesh is knit.
Got rid of that. That's nice. We can also get rid of some of this stress. Let's do that. This guy drops dead as soon as he gets a chance to go, so we want to try and pile everything we can get on top. It only healed us for 1, but 1 is 1. I mean, it's 1 more than we had a second ago. You can die now. Thank you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, one thing's for certain. We've got plenty of freaking blood out of this mission. Eat a couple food. Eat a couple food. We're not coming back, so we may as well open this. Contents are ours. What are those contents? I mean, I really need crests. We're not going to find a secret room in here. I'm dumping it. If we find a secret room in the next room, I'm going to be supremely angry, but the odds are poor.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Yeah, Wayne June's actually talking about my arteries right there. Such blockages are not uncommon. Also, could we go back and... Oh, we are in our default party order. Never mind. We have a whole... You know what? Just do it. We got to get some shit out of our inventory. Picked up 2 more food and a citrine. Well, that was not... I wanted to say it was not worth a holy water, but it's technically 2 food for free and a break even on the holy water. It ain't great, but we need the inventory slot. Can totally see Pete having a public library. I actually, at one point, was studying to become a librarian. It was like getting a master's in library science. Eat my ass, Darkest Dungeon. I throw my key on the floor and I'm like, oh, we'll probably never find a secret room. What do we do? Next room we fight? Yeah, there it is. That's classic Darkest Dungeon right there. All right, pocket, handle this. Thanks. What are the odds? Oh, right. Fucking mathematical certainty, because this is Darkest Dungeon. The Lynxian Warrior, hey, what's up, bro? Welcome to stream. Feel free to be salty. Oh, I'm always free to be salty, Chad. What are the odds? Well, now that you mentioned it, what are the odds the game will kick you right in the balls? Pretty much. What are the odds that any clip on America's Funniest Home Videos is going to be somebody getting kicked in the balls? Pretty much 100%. Same chance we had of getting a secret room right there. Yeah, give me a stun. That'd be helpful. These bloodsuckers are not that... Oh, they're actually immune to stuns. Never mind. So they shouldn't be that stun resistant. They're not resistant. They're basically straight up immune. That pull is unfortunate. Little pre-digestion. Okay, pocket. I don't care about pre-digestion. That's one of the few attacks that can't give us the Crimson Curse. Please murder this man. Really didn't need the miss there. Chad demands you fight the crow. We don't have a team of legends. We can't fight the crow, so Chad's gonna have to, let's see, suck it. That's the word I'm looking for. Your mom has a master's in library science and was a librarian. Hey, librarians are awesome, man. They know everything. Be like, what should I do? If you want to know anything, go ask a reference librarian. They will know the answer to literally any question on the face of the planet. This guy has fatal damage, right? He's one... You know what? He's one short. Finish him off. We wasted some damage there. Don't... If you get the Crimson Curse, you're fucking fired. I'm so sick of fighting fucking Crimson Court monsters. Everybody on our goddamn roster has the fucking Crimson Curse.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
I don't want to have to fire pocket. I'm telling you, they got a... Is librarian a pretty good career choice? You know, librarians do okay. I'm really sick of the... That's 2 people on this mission that is not, by the way, in anything to do with vampires that are both have gotten the Crimson Curse just from random fucking hallway fights. They really need to tone down the appearance of Crimson Court monsters outside the Crimson Court, because it's just too fucking high. If I go into the Cove, I'd like to occasionally fight a monster that's actually from the Cove. Not wind up with an entire team who has the Crimson Curse. The other thing fighting all these Crimson Court monsters does is it really sort of makes blood irrelevant. Like, blood is supposed to be difficult to get. It's supposed to be a limiting factor for your run. But when all you do is fight Crimson Court monsters who have a chance to drop blood, you might as well just have your whole team run with the Crimson Curse all the time. It's never going to be a drawback. It's not like we're going to run out of blood. We literally... I really hate this fucking shuffle, by the way. But it's impossible to run out of blood when every goddamn fight you get into, you just get blood. Can we have more status effects, please? Thanks.
A momentary abatement.
Also, one significant heal out of you would really be helpful, Aaron. If we could get one that's... Yeah, it's perfect, Pete. Here's a 0. Eat a dick. How do you lower the court's infestation rate? You just gotta go to the Crimson Court and kill the Baron. Which is what I would be trying to do right now. See? More blood.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah. They sort of negate their own effect here. They'll be like, oh, we gotta make it hard to get blood, so you have to worry about having people that have the Crimson Court. But all you fight are Crimson Court monsters, so you know what? Honestly, you don't actually have to give a shit about people having the Crimson Courts. There's no problem getting blood. On every mission, you're gonna find 5 times more blood than you need, because all you're going to fight are Crimson Court monsters anyway.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
We're actually relatively good on stress relief. Like, we don't really need to focus on that. Does anybody have a disease they need to get rid of? Apart from the Crimson Curse, does anybody have an actual disease? No. Okay, we could encourage. We could heal somebody. Sure, you know what? Heal him up. What do you got? Unspeakable Commune prevents nighttime. You know what? We'll take 7 stress to prevent a nighttime ambush. That's reasonable. Dark Strength gives us... Nah. Every rose has its thorn. We should definitely do that. That's going to basically eradicate our stress. And then what we'll do with our last 2 time... you have more stress, actually. It's fine. We'll get you with the liar in a minute. And now let's rest.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Tried to kill the Baron. You've been out of 4 times and run out of supplies because of the labyrinth and the crocodile. The crocodilian is a problem, admittedly. Those guys are real irritating. This is going to be... You know what? I'm going this way, even though I know it's deliberately going to get me in a fight, just because I don't want to fight any more fucking Crimson Court monsters. I'm sick of fighting them. I'd like to fight literally anything else. What are the chances that I actually get to fight something I'm supposed to be fighting here? I honestly can't even remember where I'm at. I might as well just be in the Crimson Court. Oh, right. We're in the Warrens. Supposed to be fighting pigmen, but I hadn't seen any in so long, I forgot they were there. Both resisted our bleed. That sucks. Give me the stun here, see if we can avoid some stress. That's good. Little Johnny Drummer Boy back there took one for the team. Go ahead and stab this man in the heart. Let's get a kill. We'll worry about heals later. And speaking of getting a kill... Nope. That's alright. We'll get him with some poison. This man's going to take a crunch and munch, which we dodged. Very nice. Alright, we're taking 1 hit from the drums. Yeah, go ahead and finish that man off. Thank you. Bit of a decision here. You know what? Yes. These guys are fairly blight resistant, so they're difficult to hit with that. I was thinking about just going for a 1-point heal because it might potentially be more useful. It actually would have been. Have our Jester pick up a kill. Stab that man in the brain. I don't know, it's a worm. What are the odds it actually has a brain? Don't most flatworms and whatnot not actually... They have like very rudimentary nervous systems. Nothing that could actually be called the brain. He took his turn already, so we're going to focus on damage mitigation.
And improvement.
Wow, Wayne June is really stoked about bringing every time. They'd be like, oh, you brought a Jester along. Get rid of that blight. There's finally a decent heal. And he dodged the munch. Excellent. Okay, start throwing some blight at this man. Gonna resist it. Let's get rid of the last of our stress. Between our Hellion and our Occultist here, somebody's gonna finish this dude off.
Be gone.
Katarina knows a thing or two about finishing dudes off. You know, Heath Ledger was not a lowly man. If only we had a key. I was hopeful we might find a key. I'm still hopeful we might find a key that we can use to go open that secret door. It's not out of the question.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
How was that careless, Wayne G? No. Not touching that. Go ahead and max our light level. We probably brought too many torches, really. Chad demands more dark runs? Well, you come to the wrong place, Chad. If you demand more dark runs, go find, go watch somebody else. I recommend Bear Taffy. He does that occasionally. I don't like dark. Mostly because I don't want to fight these fuckers in the dark and everybody winds up with the Crimson Curse.
Well struck.
Give me the dual bleed hack here. Jesters with their bleed, actually, you know what? They can do some work. At least one of those guys isn't going to be able to swing at us. Taking a little pre-digestion. Okay. Can dark runs avoid the blood curse? No, absolutely not. In fact, you would be more likely to get them in the dark because I believe you have lower resistances in the dark. Do you have anything that can hit the front rank? You do not. Well, kill this man then. I love the little jingle of bells that you get when your jester gets a kill. Suck it, I already got the curse. You can't give it to me again, you jerk. Double up, and that should be fatal. That man dies on his turn, correct? Yep. Alright. Kill that piece of shit then. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah. Felled, beaten, etc., etc. I'd really just like to get some of this garbage out of my inventory, Wayne. That's really all I'm looking for. You know what? No. Those crests instead. Just touch it. No negative quirks to remove. Katarina is negative quirk free. Perfect. Put the party back in order and somebody open this bag. Find a key in it. Pack's already been looted. Hey, our second animalistic shrine. 8 billion years in, we finally found a second one. A little bit of the hunger. Nobody's that hungry. We're almost to the end of the dungeon as well.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Really wouldn't mind finding a key, guys. No? Alright. The blood, I must have the blood. Oh, if only we had 35 vials that we found in the dungeon. Oh, wait, we do. Perhaps this contains the blood. What the hell? Let's just leave. I'm super salty. Can you not click through this anymore? There we go. So we got about 8 grand. We got a billion, trillion, jillion crests that we didn't need. Let's see what trillion diseases we got. Actually, we did pretty well. Evasive is fantastic, especially on a character with a high base dodge. Wheel Tactician is also pretty good, even though Pocket and Bianca... You know what? We should try and get Bianca up to Resolve rank 3 and just have her be our new Crimson Court monitor. We have a team that's all infected with the curse.
Twisting tunnels no longer exhale the toxic stench of
Bonus damage in the
degeneracy.
Warrens, bonus result. We should go back into the Warrens then, and we should take Bianca. Romeo's thirsting for the blood. Hippolyta drank a vial of blood. Blood, it's all... Yeah, everybody has the Crimson Curse, effectively, our whole team. What's in the old stagecoach here? New Flagellant, don't need one. We do have Flambard, a new Vestal who is not Crimson Cursed, so let's pick that up.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Well, Lavinia is dead, so we gotta come up with a new Shakespearean name for this young lady. I mean, honestly, I really feel like we should probably... Let's buck convention and go anti-Vestal and just call this lady Titania. She's supposed to be, you know, a Vestal virgin, and this lady actually has the word tit in her name. Take that, Vestal. We like boobs. Also, Titania is fantastic. I actually really like A Midsummer Night's Dream.